man. We here with the Bully Spit Podcast, man. We got two people that flew into the city, man. I want to give y'all an opportunity to introduce yourself, man. Just, tell us a little bit about yourself so, kind of dig into some of the conversation we got coming up, man.
Definitely. Brooklyn Bully Cartel. I'm out of New York, out in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? We just came out to the biggest show in Texas. We had an amazing time. You know what I'm saying? So definitely good vibes.
For sure. Exotic Society Kennels, Matt, from Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay.
Same thing, man. Came out to the show.
Okay. What dog did y'all bring by chance? Y'all mind kind of, speaking on?
I brought Escobar. Mm-hmm. He's an East Porter son, 2-time Veneno, 2-time Red Police. He's imported from China. And I brought Queen Medusa, which is his half-sister, also East Porter daughter. E.T. on the bottom and on the pad.
Okay.
Yeah, we brought out Rockstar, man, little Nano boy.
And what boy, bro?
Yeah, man, he a straight bull. Man, always looking over him, though, man.
Okay. I see y'all got some trophies over there by chance. Do y'all mind kind of digging into those real quick?
We won, Queen Medusa won Best Exotic, and she won also Best Chocolate as well.
Okay. Did you take anything home this time?
Nah, I missed a lot of them categories.
Okay.
You got there a little late, But I really ain't bring too much, man. I just brought Rockstar and the fluffies and shit.
The fluffies?
I brought Scooby Snack out there, Mr. Wild, Freaky Two Little Mate.
Okay.
Yeah, and the puppies, man.
What is like the fluffies like where you stay? Like what is the market up there for you?
I mean, that's where most of them hard ones came from, up in Jacksonville.
Okay.
Chris Luxury Bullies, he produced them shit, so yeah. But North Carolina is kind of out the way from all the big states, so yeah, we gotta get them out here, man.
Can you kind of tell them what state you from?
I'm from New York.
New York?
New York. East Coast, Tri-State.
East Coast?
You're ready.
We dropped the New York list, huh? You familiar with that New York list we dropped?
I haven't seen it.
Okay. So we definitely touched it, man. It's crazy that you don't know about it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Okay. Carolinas. We touched the Carolinas, man.
He actually number 13, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made the list, so we appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man. Did you get any slack behind it, or was it good tensions? What was your make when you found out that you was on it?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's good for us out there for sure. North Carolina won't really fighting like everybody else. Mad about the list or this or that, but it was cool, man. Everybody gave some, respect. Got a lot of followers up there.
I got a question, Tony. So back to the Rumble in the Jungle, man. What did y'all get out of? You know what I'm saying? What was y'all overall perception of the show? Like, was it a good show?
I think that the show, it was a huge show. Definitely, the camps made it their business to come out to support June and to be there. I think a lot of networking was going down. You got to see those dogs that you saw pictures and you might have been thinking about locking in or using. So when you do these type of big shows, big events, it's a plus for everybody. Because it's not only we're competing or this, a fun show, this. The network that goes behind on the back end of the show, is amazing.
I agree with you.
So definitely, big shows like June does it every year, obviously there's other big shows. It's a perfect opportunity for you to go and see those dogs that you wanted to see or network with those camps and
or even just broadcast yourself. So.
Exactly, yes, definitely.
One of my takes on it is it's so many elements to the show, like linking up with y'all and doing interviews. It also gives everybody opportunities to make money or make relationships and bring shit together. Like it's so many elements to this show.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And speaking on the show, and you actually brought Crunch. Is that Crunch you got with you?
Crunch, not crunch, but he had a crunch.
You gotta eat.
This-
I got the crunch.
Crunch bloodline, okay.
Yeah.
And these dogs are actually from overseas, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh man, and you know, we gonna speak on it, man. Y'all got a little overseas connection. Am I correct?
Yeah, we got the overseas connection. We also, you know, we done imported so many ourselves
Right.
that we got it here, you know, for the people, man. So they ain't gotta go through the headache. I had dogs die on me, dogs so sick, you know, they gotta pay 10 grand when they get here to make them live, you know.
Question. So, I know since y'all say y'all gonna be handling the imports and all that. So let's say you have a situation where, you know, say the dog don't make it or something happens to the dog get hurt.
Yeah.
What will y'all insure? You know, if the money, the dog, or.
So I mean, I think that we got with a couple of kennels in China.
Yeah.
We basically are going to we are going to basically start bringing dogs from China in bulk.
Yeah.
So basically, we're going to have a situation where we're going to have a catalog of China dogs right here.
Yeah, like
you know.
So
Cause we can guarantee that.
Yeah.
We can't, you know, even if the dog dies, they replace it.
Yeah.
I always get replacements, but shipping almost $5,000, they're not gonna pay that again. That's gonna come out your pocket. You know? So we right here, man.
That's crazy, man. So pretty much y'all finna have a real facility. Are you still gonna be working out of Brooklyn, or are you gonna stay in Brooklyn, New York?
At the moment, yeah, I'm gonna be in Brooklyn. But now, after this partnership happened, after this contract was signed and everything, we are gonna then think about expanding, because now we're going into the big leagues. You know,
Yeah,
so now we definitely
come play in Texas.
You're ready. You know, listen, I had a great time in Texas, so.
Yeah.
You know, I might bring my talents over here. You know, you don't know where we go, but definitely, you know, the main point is we are going to try to make this as easy as can be. When a customer wants to buy a dog overseas, when a customer might want information on the bloodlines overseas, whether it be East Polar bloodline, Crunch, ET, or whatever it may be. I think that right now, a lot of customers don't make the move because they don't understand the process, they don't understand the steps to take. My DMs are full with people like, how do I get dogs like the dogs you have, and vice versa. So, you know, once the kennel in China reached out to me and Matt, and we presented that situation of how do we make this better, how do we make this easier, and I think that when you have two kennels from the East Coast, get the attention of kennels on the other side of the world, we're doing something right. We're working with these bloods, and they like what they saw. So, they hit us up, and, the rest is history.
Question. Do you mind telling us what camps that y'all are working with overseas? So we can kind of
you want to take this one?
He said, who we working with?
Yeah, what camps? Like, what camps are y'all working with?
We kind of keeping that
under wraps.
Yeah, between us at the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Until y'all sign the dotted line.
I mean, we have a
people like to reach around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then blame us if something happens. You know what I mean? So we just want to keep the direct channels going through us to them. You know what I'm saying? If they want to, so you will have something here they can look at, and we also have something that'll be out there. If they want to go through there and take that choice, to bring their own in and wait the months and take the risks and all that, then.
I mean, I can elaborate a little bit on that question. I'm gonna follow my partner Matt's comment. But you gotta understand that. Let's put it this way: there's a handful of bloods, which are overseas blood that people want.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got Veneno, you got ET, Crunch, East Polar. You got we're gonna work with the blood that people want. We're gonna work with the blood that the people want to buy.
Right.
So basically, once we start bringing all those bloods in, like I said, you're gonna be able to have a chance to not only buy here and avoid all that, but as well, we're going to keep doing these contracts and these alliances with these other major camps in China.
Yeah. That's dope, man. I find that people gonna definitely be interested in what y'all doing.
Right.
I think the biggest thing that may try to, I won't say turn buyers away, is that people like seeing it in the black and white. They want to see like who they tapping into, who they
Right,
working
right.
with.
Of course, we're gonna show the dogs.
Yeah, not so much even the dogs, just the business behind it, because they like, oh man, they importing this. They say they got this connect.
Yeah.
Who is they import? Who is they? You know what I'm saying? But like I say,
I mean that's something that, like I said, that we might reveal at a later time.
Yeah, but
because
not right now.
as of right now, like I said, when you think about China blood, whatever blood you think about, we're bringing it.
Yeah.
So
we got it.
You know, we're not bringing nothing that you who's this dog, who's this man. Trust me,
we're the face of the operation.
Yeah, we're the face of the operation, man.
And we got camps, facilities, and we got to just clear 3.5 acres for the facility. You know what I mean?
Shit. So you got.
It's about to be here.
Yeah,
like I done imported over 30 dogs in the past 3 years. You know what I mean?
Hey, so just question: is this all that you do is dogs, or like is it anything that's just you? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I do.
All dogs.
Same.
Vice versa.
Hella studs, man. Crazy studs. Puppies all day. Like that's what we do.
Okay.
It's a lifestyle.
Man,
you know what I mean?
tell me about it. Well, look, I definitely can understand your pains and frustrations in life.
But like for example, I think that at the show yesterday is a good example. Like Medusa, Queen Medusa, which is my female, she won Best Exotic. This is a big major show.
Yeah.
And a dog with China blood took that very important category. Yeah. So that just tells you that, we're here and we're not going nowhere. And we're here to stay.
I got a question for you. For the people that don't use, outside blood, I'm not saying y'all, but just in general, because just like y'all said, y'all important, so y'all put more emphasis on China blood.
Right.
And the people that breed inside the U.S., do you feel like it's more of a conflict, or do y'all feel that we just add more pieces to the puzzle?
We just add more pieces to the puzzle.
Absolutely not. Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, we're not doing something that there's a need for it. Yeah. There's a need for it. Listen, when I go on you guys' page, I see you guys all the time. Imported, just arrived, just landed. I remember you guys did a whole big special. On the imports. Yeah. On the import. So, listen, we're not doing something that that we already see this coming. Yeah. The only thing that we're really doing is basically, like I said, we did the deal with the kennels in China, and basically now we have that direct access. We have that direct access to get them here in bulk, so people can just. I want this one.
It's a face here, you know what I mean? Because it's hard, bro, to send 30, 40 grand to somebody you don't know. You might have to wait a year for your dog, Like,
that is tough.
I just got dogs. I bought 6 months ago. I just got 3 that just came in.
Yeah, so if I can kind of help people kind of understand the process. So like, y'all surplus the dogs to get here. Once they're here, y'all market them for people that they're imported from China to be sold here.
So we more marketing the blood, you know what I mean? Like the East Polar, all that, because that's what we got. Yeah. So I done brought in 10 studs and probably 20 females. But we're breeding also, so we're doing the same thing that they're doing there.
But you just
we're here, like we're the face here. Now if somebody wants to really go that extra mile and just to say that they got it from China, but they can. We'll help that.
But I mean,
we'll help
the good thing is the kennels that we're working with, it's not a situation where they're going to stop doing what they do. But it's a situation where, for example, a customer might see a dog and they're interested, and they might hit up the kennel in China, right? And the kennel in China might tell them, well, you're in luck because that dog is in New York. Yeah. And they can, we're not stepping in completely. They're still doing what they're doing.
Right. Hey, what's that lilac dog, the one in China, the one where he was
Focus.
Huh?
Who you talking about, Focus?
not Focus.
Is it a tribe? Or is it just Lilac?
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci?
Da Vinci.
Yes.
That's a bad boy.
Da Vinci.
He was a bad boy.
Yeah.
We got some of that blood coming in too.
Yeah.
I just bought a Da Vinci daughter.
Yeah.
You know, and
crazy.
now that you brought up that point, that just tells you how is a situation where a dog that probably went for, let's throw out a number there, $200,000 or whatever the case may be, on the route to United States didn't make it. Yeah. So this is a situation where if the dog is here, if you wanted to buy, for example, a dog like Da Vinci, probably not Da Vinci because Da Vinci was the head of that camp.
Yeah.
But let's suppose you wanted to buy a Da Vinci daughter. Yeah. We might have it here. Yeah. So basically it just opens up that door.
Or we can get it. If we don't got
or
it,
we can get it.
We can get it.
We can get it.
You know all the right people to get it too.
Yeah. Y'all like the shoe plug. Like, hey, if you want these retro tens.
Right. See, you holler.
We stock that dog.
Yeah, we the X.
Anything you want, man.
Yeah,
Send us a picture.
But I think what makes us different from maybe somebody just knowing a kennel. Oh, I can get you that dog because I know the kennel. Yeah. Is basically what makes us different is the fact that now it's a partnership with the kennels in China. So it's a situation where all the business side of it was taken care of, and now we're just going to basically put it out there, give people the chance. I mean, Matt's gonna upgrade his yard. I'm gonna upgrade my yard. So we're gonna already be producing what they're producing. Yeah. I have a 2-time East Polar litter off of Escobar Medusa. Matt also has a 2-time East Polar litter. So we're gonna have exactly what they have as well. Yeah. But if it's a situation where it's like, I like this specific dog, and that dog is there, and we are working with that kennel, you can go through us, and we can basically make that purchase easier for you, or because like I said, the biggest thing is people don't know how to go about it, or they're scared. To get their feet in, because obviously you're sending money to somebody on the other side of the world.
Well, I had
that speak a different language.
Yeah. Speak a different language.
You almost gotta have a
that you probably never even seen.
Never seen,
bro.
Man, you speaking through a translator, so
exactly. So
you take that wrong sometimes. But when they say it come out crazy sometimes, you might get mad at them. Like, man, what you saying? It's crazy. But I done had like 3-4 big breeders hit me up already, like in the past year or two. Like, what you know about this dog? Like they trying to buy something from China, and I end up finding out that ain't even the owner of the dog.
Yes.
Like, he trying to scam me.
Yes.
And if they didn't come to me, it was one guy, he was getting ready to spend $250,000 on Focus.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, I give you 10 grand if he ended up getting it.
And he thought he was talking to the real camp. That happens a lot.
And I had to find out for him, that dog ain't even for sale.
That's
the dog that's not for sale. That's not even who you're talking to.
Man, say the scammer meets the scammer.
Definitely. No, because what happens is a lot of people, they'll make a page. Because when it comes to these kennels, most of the time, anybody can make a page and say, okay, and then just like scammers do. And then you might just be like, oh, okay, I saw it in this page and assume that person owns that dog. Right. And if you don't know the ins and outs of what's going on over there in China, you might be, going downhill to a situation where you might be dealing with somebody who's not the actual owner. Yeah. And you send your money, and the next thing you know, that's it, it's gone.
It's like any business, any hustle, like you gotta take the steps to learn yourself if you wanna be that person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're gonna take the losses, you're gonna take the hits until you find the correct people.
Nah, for sure. Moving forward, man, like I know you had the two tribes that you have, and I see that you have that boy. What is your do y'all plan on outcrossing y'all blood to anything in the United States, or is this gonna be more just?
I just got a couple lock-ins from some big camps on a couple of my stuff, like yesterday. So that was good. So there's some big names out here. I'll wait till it's in process so we can all talk about it. But I ain't
gonna lie to you.
That's the point, man. We want to be able to create new things and
definitely
be different. And
I ain't gonna lie to you. I really like you know, what June does with his show, and how, you know, he bring the money in the building.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's what he promote.
Yeah.
And it stands true that when you do come there, that you do get the business taken care of.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I came with all my puppies. Bro.
Yeah.
I brought a couple adults, and my main goal was to bring the puppies out.
Right.
You know, and that's how I look at it, fam. Like, you know, okay, F what he got going on, like how much money he making, that ain't my business.
Right, exactly.
Bam, he presenting everybody with an opportunity to get money. It's up to
network.
you if you gonna go get it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's up to you if you gonna go get that money.
People don't sit in their booth and complain about how the show went, man.
Yeah.
But at the end of the
But
day, it's up to you.
I'm gonna be honest. For me going to all the Rumbles, I feel like this was the better Rumble to me.
This was my first. So
I mean, this making your first. I was at the first, the second, third, and the fourth, and this was the better. Like when I came in, I seemed like everybody got through the lines, and and
it was a
you
big
come in,
venue.
you come to your booths. You know, everything was in position. It was a great space.
Right.
And I sat back. I said, well, this is great.
Yeah.
I think
Last year was crazy,
because
right?
every year you take away what can be better.
Yeah.
And June, obviously, you know, like you described, has done a great job at that.
Yeah.
You know, the last the 3.0, now 4.0 is even better. 5.0 is gonna be even better. So big shout outs to June.
Yeah, big shout outs to him. You know, I know we got a VI people, and you know what I'm saying, we ain't get our steak and chicken, but you know,
I saw, you know,
I did wait.
I saw it.
My girl waited in the line 2 hours for a burger, man.
You know what I did, fam? I went to Chick-fil-A. I was like, man, let me go and get something to eat.
That's what I said. You could have went.
I know the line's gonna be long. Let me
Yeah,
go
You
and
could have
get
left 10
something to eat.
times.
I mean-
By the time you got your burger. Man.
I mean, the food looked great. I saw a plate just go by. That's all I saw, just the plate going by. I'm like, oh, they got steak? So definitely, you know, it did look good, but
I just ain't I didn't get to savor that bite. You hear me?
we'll do it 5.0.
Yeah, I got a question, Tony, before you get on. I wanna go back to where you from, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You know, to me, when I think of New York, I think of the mecca of hip hop. You know, just the mecca. Style, clothes, whatever.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and to me, it's like when it comes to the exotics, I would think in my mind that that's where it would be at, since it's so many people there. But I don't see that. I don't see it. And, you know, I just want to know from your standpoint where the exotic game stands at in New York. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, that's a very complex question, but I'll give you the easy answer. It's a situation where basically everybody's going to follow whatever their vision is.
Right.
You know, obviously, when it comes to the exotic, it's a situation where you can have a lot of flavors, different styles, and they're all basically in the exotic, you know, categories or an exotic group. You know, it all boils down to what your look is. What do you like? You know, so it's a situation where you go into a ice cream shop. You're not only gonna have vanilla and chocolate. You're gonna have vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, peanut this, peanut that. So it's a situation where it's a complex question because it all falls down to the kennel, to the breeder. What is your style? Like for example, I like muscular dogs. I like muscular dogs, big heads, shoulders.
You probably one of the only ones out there though.
Well, you know what? You know what I'm getting at with that question? Well, you know, is it because of the land space? Like, is it because of the how it's structured? Because you go to Cali, you got all these bulls, and with Brooklyn and you know,
and New York to tri-state.
Yeah, with all that, is it because it's really like
location?
Yeah, is it the location?
Well, I mean, I'll tell you this much. I think the kennels out of the tri-state, Brooklyn, New York, PA. Let's focus on New York basically because New York does have a limited, space situation. So it's a situation where I feel like if you're from New York, you already, have that, space limitation. Yeah. So I think if you're from New York, you better do the right moves. Because you don't have a yard where you can basically, I'm gonna wait for this one to see how that goes or this goes. Definitely I feel like when I got into the game, I felt like I was going to make those right moves from the beginning, and basically that's what I try to do. Follow what I like, my vision, but I didn't want to waste time, kind of like, not going straight to the point.
Right.
I said, this is what I like. I've been liking this for a long time. I did my research, and that's what I did. So basically, right now, I don't have a big camp of 30, 40, 50 dogs. But I'll tell you this, I got the dogs that matter.
Right. But the thing of it is that you're in position because you have a partner that got 3 to 4 acres. So,
there you go.
So
this is the beauty of the alliance.
But that's the beauty of dogs in general.
Yes.
So, and that's what I want people to understand. It takes, the network is your net worth.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's so true because what you may lack, he can help you.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And where China is lacking, they need help because they need representation. So representation is you guys, right?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You got some of their best bloods. They come into big shows, taking home best trophies.
Yes.
And so it's the representation. You say, hey man, we in Brooklyn, bro, we really ain't got the support. Let us network. You got the land. Let's set up a play.
Definitely.
And so it's a circle.
That's
you know
something
what I'm
we've
saying?
been talking about already too.
Yeah.
Getting stuff going. So.
Yeah. So I just think it's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Listen, it's always a beautiful thing when camps can come together to win. And I've always been big about that. I don't have time to figure out what you're doing in your camp or what you're not doing in your camp because I'm too busy thinking about what I'm doing in my camp. Right. And now with this partnership with China, it's definitely up my lane. Obviously, I got Escobar. He's a 2-time Veneno, 2-time Red Police, East Polar Sun. I got Queen Medusa. She took Best Exotic at one of the biggest shows of the year. So it's a situation where, we're going to do what we do. And obviously now that I got my partner here that, that we're going to take care of business when it comes to this new alliance with China, it's going to be a situation where, like you said, you know what I'm saying, what you got, 5 acres now? You bought 3.5 acres now. Yeah. So, now I might not have the space, but my partner does.
Yeah.
So, we're going to work hand in hand. And I think in this game, in this business, whatever you want to call it, there's so many people that are basically, I guess, I don't know if you want to call it competing or not helping each other, tearing each other down or whatever. Listen, I'm a businessman and I'm going to find business in everything. So basically, the way that I handle my kennel is basically for it to be a profitable business. Yeah. So being profitable, like I said, me and Matt came together. I mean, to be honest with you, the kennels in China really were the ones that really, came to us. Yeah. But obviously, after we sat down and went through everything, everything worked out. But like I said, we're always stronger together.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, that's how the puzzle works. It's no like, hey, you bigger than me, I'm bigger than you.
Right.
It's just like, we have common ground.
Right.
Definitely.
Exactly.
And just trying to put the best product out. So
that's it.
People rarely do that.
Rarely
come together. They all worry about themselves. But when you come together, man,
you make things happen.
Yeah.
You definitely make things happen.
Everybody got good ideas, man, and bad ideas. So it's good. It's good to hear each other out.
One thing though, when you do come together, what people gotta understand, you're gonna have disagreement.
Oh yeah,
you're gonna have disagreements, but
not.
you definitely, gotta come together and work those disagreements out. If you're not able to work disagreements out with, it's gonna be hard for you, man, because everybody don't think the same.
Definitely.
So you definitely gotta.
If you got the same mind frame where you want to go and where you want to be at and what it's gonna take to get there, everything good, man.
I think
there's a lot of people for that.
You gotta be open. You gotta be open to.
You gotta compromise.
Yeah, you gotta be open to compromise, bro. Because
definitely.
We go through it with our team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I might have an idea. I think the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Tony might back up with Dre. Like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I can tell you on the podcast, I'm a straight shooter. I'm gonna go with whatever the move is. Steve say, Tony, we flying tomorrow?
Let's go.
Flying tomorrow.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Communication is always key in anything.
Yeah.
I'm glad that because what's funny about the situation when it comes to the alliance, that we did with China is that me and Matt, we were already in contact with each other for way before this.
Right.
We were already following each other's camps. admiring each other's camps, and I saw what he was doing, he saw what I was doing. So the fact that we ended up in a position like this to be able to go into this new venture together is already like. This is not new. Me and Matt already been in the backdrop talking about ideas and this, but now, thanks to the Kennels in China who really initiated this, we were able to get this together. And like I said, it's almost it's easy for us for this partnership because we already have that relationship.
I have a question, man. This may be a little bit off the topic, right?
No problem.
Man.
I got an off-topic question too, so I'm gonna let you do yours first.
We're gonna do one too.
Yeah.
We said power is an import, right? I mean, a problem is an import, right?
Correct.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like it's the perception of what he was versus what we see. Is that common in imports, or is that
sometimes if you don't know the people, man? Like I bought a couple dogs that got here, and I was like, "What the fuck?" This is not what I paid for.
I mean,
but if you know the people you're dealing with, and spent so much money with the people, you know what I'm saying? You gonna have that relationship. Like they want what's best for you.
Exactly.
Because what's best for you is what's best for them. You stop making money, they gonna stop making money.
There you go. That's a perfect way to put it.
That's why we're here.
Exactly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Come see the dog for yourself. Come see it in person. You ain't gotta make no purchase. You ain't gotta send no deposit. Non-refundable deposit. You gotta worry about no dog dying. The dogs are here.
Dogs already here. Yeah, definitely.
The best bloodline, everything is right here in your face, man. Hop a flight to North Carolina, hop a flight to New York. You know what I'm saying? Come out to the camps and check out what we got. You know, and if you find something in China or really anywhere in Europe, we know people all over.
Yeah, I was just gonna touch up on that.
Show us, like, is this official? And, we'll point you in the right way.
Yeah, I was about to touch up on that because that is going to be one of the next steps of the alliance. Is basically we are now going to touch Europe. So we got somebody we're working with over there. Yep. I'm not gonna say too much on it because we're still in negotiations. Mm-hmm. But the way that it's going is that we're gonna have somebody in Europe as well that's going to basically handle business for us over there in Europe. Because Europe
also
and
our dogs.
USA and Europe, I think, are the biggest consumers of the China blood. I think that it only makes sense to have a representative over there in Europe. So we're already working with a certain person. We won't, like I said, we won't reveal it now. Yeah. But let's just say, Europe is gonna be handled.
Yeah. Question. Because people always say these dogs they're mixed or they it's an EB here, it's a Frenchie there. With y'all doing imports and being a consumer of it, do y'all really see that is that important to y'all? Like because
of the mix of how do we get to the final product?
Yeah.
We buying it. We got the final product.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Man, it'll take generations and generations of people trying to mix this and mix that to get what you want. Just like them husky Frenchies, man. Come on. Like somebody did one generation and think, I got some husky Frenchies.
You know what the good thing is when it comes to, I'm just gonna put it as a whole, the China look, right? Because there is a look. Mm-hmm. There's a very consistent look. So basically, when it comes to when you're talking about the China look, per se, it's a situation where the look is the look.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
You see dogs and you know they're from China before you even ask that person, hey, is that dog in paper? Yes, it is. Yeah. They have a look. Yeah. Eye separation, big heads, muscular, this, that. So basically for us,
they want to add that shit to the China look. Yeah. I'm gonna put this in my dog and that shit gonna be crazy.
Right. You know what I mean? Question. What would you consider a American look versus the U.S. Overseas look?
China came around, fuck around about some of the hardest dogs out here.
Right.
They initially came from here. We're the American bully.
No,
America,
for sure.
Yeah.
They brought it out there. China does everything 100 times bigger than we do.
Yeah.
So they might not necessarily be making all the hardest dogs, but they have thousands of dogs to choose from. It's always gonna be some hard stuff out of your litter. You know what I'm saying? And they got that. I don't know how they did it. You know, well, them dogs look Chinese, man.
Yeah, I think. Listen, to emphasize on the look, to emphasize for me, you know, and I think a lot of people can agree to this. When it comes to the look, the China look, you got the eye separation. The eye separation on a China dog, usually you know it's a China dog.
Right.
You have obviously the structure, the build. China breed, the way they breed a more, I'm gonna say cleaner but muscular. Yeah. Muscular, exotic bull.
Not so much the elbow. I mean, the elbows is cool and everything.
You know, yeah,
but
definitely.
If the dog ain't function.
Yeah, exactly. That's the word I wanted to use.
Like we got some, man.
More of a functional look.
His Polar Sun and the one I just got, they got the fronts, crazy fronts, but they're also functional dogs.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And Medusa's a certified nano under 10 inches, and she'll jump, hop, whatever you want her to do. Yeah. So to me, that's important. Yeah. You know, if I have to carry my dog, you know, and just stack him and then carry him, and this is me the whole show. You know what I'm saying? That's not my thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Dogs that be dying, man.
You know, we're breeding dogs.
From China and they come here and fucked up.
I feel where you said that coming from. Because some people, and it's just me thinking on the outside looking in.
Right.
When people come to these shows, so like yesterday, we probably had over 5,000 people in there.
There's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Even though it said 60 on the thermometer, 62 or whatever.
Yeah.
How did it feel?
Yeah,
like maybe 80, 90 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
So the first dog I brought in, Dro, of course, he was an inside dog.
Yeah.
Where he came from.
Yeah.
They kept him inside all the time. He wasn't used to the heat. You know what I mean? Yeah. I lost Dro, man. That was true.
I think I know where you're going with the question.
Right. And so
they healthy now.
Yeah. But when you have dogs that's like, it's a shock. So if I'm in my environment, my environment is 70 degrees, maybe 80. Low, not a lot of activity, not a lot of motion. And then you bring me into an environment that's very hostile. A lot of people, a lot of commotion.
It's 80, some dogs actually died at the show.
Yeah, right? and so dogs get shocked or not used to being in that element.
Yeah.
Is that something that do you hold that against the dog, or is it something that you can say, you know what, this dog?
That's the best thing about coming to us though. If you buy a dog from China, right, you might find a puppy for a good price. Because when they're young, they let them go cheap. You know. You're not gonna get that dog until that dog's 6-7 months old. You don't know how they kept that dog. That dog was probably inside in the AC his whole life. So when it gets here, he can't handle the heat. You know, so that's another good thing about coming to get the puppies that are here already. Yeah. I'm in North Carolina, man. It's hot more than it's damn cold. Definitely more humidity, you know.
Right.
And I lost dogs, you know, man, some of my best dogs. But now I got everything set up to where I know what's going on. You know what I mean?
I think that's more like I think us as exotic. Let's suppose I talk about exotic because that's what I do.
Yeah.
And
you don't Frenchies?
Not yet. You know.
I'm trying
I got 3 acres now, so.
Yeah, you open to it.
You know, I got 3 acres now, so you know we might start experimenting. You know.
I'm trying to turn it on. You know, we got some of the best Frenchies in the world, man.
Yeah.
I bought this dog Goku from China.
Yeah.
This dog when it first came out, when this dog first came out, bro, it was like 20 people trying to finesse people with this dog. Like, I own this dog, give me $1,500, lock him in, da. This dog is this big, bro. Short back, big rope, Goku. We got some of the biggest breeders locked in yesterday.
I seen a Frenchie yesterday that was super, like 7 months. It was Merle.
Yeah, it was Merle.
Yeah, it was a Merle. It had the ears. It was one of the best. I won't say the best, but one of the Frenchies that caught my eye.
They caught your eye.
Yeah. It was one of those
short.
Yeah, it was on on the purchase side when they was doing the best purchase.
Yes, yeah.
I seen them. I was like, man, that's a dope ass friendship.
Yeah, man.
You know, I don't know who owned it. I ain't really get into the logistics of it, but I seen like, man, that's something that I would, if I was to get a Frenchie, this is who I would be going to right
That's what I did, bro.
Yeah,
I was straight bullies, man.
Touching on what you about that category, which was actually very interesting, because even you guys know that you guys touch up on this question or issue, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Produce, bought, this and that and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, to see a big show like June's show have a category of best produced, and best bought. I think that basically it's telling you, because I've been big about, I'm gonna buy what I need, regardless.
Everybody buys something. Everybody.
I mean, listen.
Bullshit, dog.
When I came into this business, a lot of people, I had Queen Medusa, and Medusa was just racking up first place awards and best in shows in the tri-state, and people. But did you produce it? And I said, listen, it doesn't matter, because I'm gonna make those steps to get to where I need to get to. Whether it be production,
so much crazier,
whether it be production,
so much faster.
But to see that June included a category of produce and best bought and best purchase, that was pretty cool to see. Because that just tells you how it's kind of like, listen, if you gotta buy something, buy it.
If y'all had the money to do it, you do it too.
I think maybe it's a situation where it's like, listen, if you don't want to invest in your program and you want to be stuck on, oh, well, I didn't get it this time around. I didn't get it this time around. It's been 5 years and you still haven't been able to produce what you want. Let me tell you something.
Invest in your program.
Buy something. Join the wave. Join that alliance. Get yourself that China blood.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I
you get you a bad man. Really, to be honest with you, me personally, if you spend over 10 bands on a puppy with me, or a dog or own dog, I'm giving you a free stud credit. You know what I mean? So you buy a hard ass female, you got a free stud credit to some of the craziest studs.
It gives you a jump already.
In America, well, we in North Carolina, but in America, bro. You know what I mean? But you right in there, you in the game. You spend 10 band, get you a nice female, you got a free stud
I was always big on, if you gotta buy, you don't buy it. If you're telling me, if you have a car with 3 wheels on it, and you need that 4th wheel to get it on motion, you ain't gonna buy it?
Right.
Buy that shit.
Yeah, I'm buying the hell out of it.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta buy it.
You gotta invest in anything you want.
I think in the bully community, I think sometimes it's like a Sean, like a situation where, oh, you bought it, so it's less,
It's like that. It's like that in almost every game. So I'm gonna speak on the rap game. Okay, you got lyrical rappers, and so when the mumble rappers started making they shine, they gave them the name mumble rap.
Exactly.
Or back in the gap, let's go a little bit further. They gave them ringtone rappers. It was like almost a shun. Like, why I gotta be put in this category?
Right.
You feel me? Like, I'm making money, so is it mad? Are you mad because I'm getting the money?
It's just the people
exactly.
before us,
Yeah, that's what I think.
It's the people before us.
I mean, what are you telling me, that the big artists, well, they don't have ghostwriters? We hear that about all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, Drake got a ghostwriter. This got a ghostwriter. At the end of the line, listen. If you like the music, you're gonna like the music. How many times do you hear a song and check? Oh, let's see if the artist wrote it or composed it or whatever. If you feel in the song, you feel in the song, and that's it.
Right.
So it should be the same way around. But I think it's a situation where people like myself, because I'm talking about my own experience, because I came in the game and listen, I didn't have no time to get into buying low level bulls. Now that was my journey.
Yeah.
Now if your journey is different, then that's fine.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Hey, question. How long have y'all been breeding by chance, so that the people that's gonna tune into this know?
I've been breeding for like 3.5, 4 years.
What about you?
And I just got my 2nd anniversary. So I've only been doing this for 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years, but
But look, I'm gonna speak because I've been breeding since 2015, 2014, right?
Right.
I think now people have way more access to money, and the people that's investing in dogs are more
There's a lot of
stable.
PPP people out
Yeah,
here.
not
They
so
gone.
much.
They dying out.
No, not so much PPP people. I think people that are investing in dogs now, like there are more people that even have access to money.
Now they're down for sure.
When I came into it, I was a college student. I was walking out of school, feel your diploma. I was a bully. You know what I'm saying? Like so, what I had access to was totally different versus what somebody that's hey man, I got 30 plus in business credit, or I got 40,000 sitting in my account. What can I do with it? You know what I'm saying?
So it's like everybody switched to, like in the street, man. It's like everybody like, oh, this the way out. Or this the nice way. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. Let's get into it.
I think it goes back to like what they say, like, you gotta evolve with everything. You know what I'm saying? If you don't involve with this or that, you're gonna be left behind. Like
dogs change every year,
I'm gonna say this.
bro.
I'm gonna say this. The way the bullies are moving and how fast and the Frenchies and the exotics and all this is moving, these are gonna just be just like horses. Because horses cost 20, 50, 60,000, 100 million, whatever.
Yeah.
And so expensive. I'm just on the outside looking in, is that these are gonna become the new horses, and they are becoming the new horses because people, if you go look on Instagram or if you know how horses sell. They sell for millions. Millions of dollars.
I just saw one 10 million on auction.
Yeah. Definitely.
I remember it because I said, I might be in the wrong business.
So what I'm saying is this dog world, the way the Bully Spit podcast and the way we showing the world what's really happening on a full scale, people want to get more involved in what's going on. And so just to fast forward like 5 years from now, what you used to pay for a dog for $2,500, $35,000, $5,000, $10,000. This sale's gonna be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, maybe even 60.
Pay for a box Caprice, man.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So what I tell, and just like that is what you say to people, like you're really making an investment on time.
Yeah.
Like because you may not sell your dogs for what you may want to sell for right now, but maybe 2-3 years from now or a year from now, you may be getting
a whole bunch of people jumped in the game thinking it's an easy, quick scheme, bro. But if you're a dog breeder, you working 20 hours a day, man. You're not gonna see that product for a year at least.
Look, I called Steve. I told Steve, I said, yo, man, you come get a dog, man. You'll find out if you really want to be a dog breeder. Steve had one dog. Nah,
I'm gonna stick to this shit right
Yeah.
That's why I'm building a facility,
but it just take because
easier, bro.
It takes a certain type of person to breed dogs.
Yeah, definitely. You have it or you don't.
You have to.
That's why they falling out now.
Yeah,
all the people jumped in a year ago, they falling out.
Man, quick.
But to add to your question, I mean, if you go, for example, 5, 6, 10 years ago, when maybe you saw bullies 2,500, 35, 5K, now you might see 15. But you gotta also understand that the bully as a whole has evolved as well.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a situation where maybe you were paying 2,500, but maybe at that time that's where the business and the game was.
Yeah.
Now with with camps doing what they're doing now, and us and camps all over the world, kind of like putting out a better product, it's evolved to the point where, hey, listen,
you might got $100 in 1 litter.
Yeah, these ain't Camrys no more. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I feel the same. Like my litters, man. I just they sell for X amount of dollars, bro, and it's consistent. You feel me? Because
say that dog come in the heat. I mean, if she about to drop me in the C-section on a weekend.
Look, check this out.
$5,000 just for that.
But look, I'm gonna say this. Every female you got in your yard is like a part-time job.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because one female can make you what you make in a part-time job.
For sure.
And if that's the case, if the minimum you can make is $20,000 per female.
Yeah.
5 females in my yard.
Yeah.
I got a chance to either make $10,000 or $25,000, $40,000, $50,000.
Right.
Why not?
So I bought my first dog I bought was Dro. The first real import I bought was Joe, man. Paid 36 grand for him. And I got lucky. I got a crazy nano female before nanos was even out, bro. I got that girl for like 11 bands.
Yeah.
So first litter, sure, I sold the 3 and kept 1. I made my money right back.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Definitely.
But that's the thing of it though, like some.
And that's what produced Drizzy. You know what I'm saying?
I got to hold on, Tom. We running out of time. I know these boys got to get on the road. And we got planes to catch.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask this. I'm gonna throw this one question out that this one thing I had on my mind. We was talking about on the show Friday stars being born, and I think one star was born. Top Bullets had a dog there. Not Problems, but what's the other?
Payroll.
Payroll. I think Payroll.
Yeah,
I think
Payroll.
Payroll was that star that was born at the show.
Yeah, for sure.
At the show.
And listen, big shout outs to them.
Yeah.
And that's a camp that I've followed since I've been in the business. And I like how they operate because they're not afraid to invest in what they want.
Yeah.
You know?
And Payroll, I mean, he was phenomenal, bro.
Yes.
Yeah,
A real nice bull. Again, China blood.
Yep. So a lot of that.
We here.
Like,
Yeah.
And we here. And they
So
We
coming.
got crazy females and male puppies right now.
Yeah.
Nah, for
On the
sure.
ground right now here in America, bro.
I know we getting close on time. Is it anything that y'all want to leave with that we can, you know what I'm saying? Like, last, to the people, you know what I'm saying?
Man, if you want to get what's hot right now, come on.
Yeah.
That's all I can say, man. I done had Rockstar for 3 years, man. He's one of the smallest, most built, functional males out there right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He got kids on the ground that's throwing that color.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was his only backup, the color. He a blue dog, but he, pound for pound, you put him next to anything out there, man.
Yeah.
That
I like
dog, that dog crazy.
I mean, I would. Oh.
Go ahead, you
good?
good?
You good? I mean, I think I would just say when it comes to, to kind of recap, with this partnership that we have, I think that whether you're into the China look or not, or the China blood of whatever the case may be, I think, breeders have to basically, just invest in your program. Invest in your program. I think,
That's worth it,
a lot of people just, afraid to invest in their program, and it shows. It's a situation. So definitely invest in your program, and just keep working.
That's this lady.
Yeah.
And with that being said, man, the Bullet Spitting Podcast. We about to wrap this thing up, man, and hey.
Just come holler at us, man. You want that new look that everybody going for.
Definitely.
You gotta pay the shipping. You ain't gotta worry about dog being sick or dying on the way. Just come holler at us, man.
Here in America, you guys a lot of groups that join together, they work together. Well, now this is the beginning of the alliance with China and America.
So, hey, it's the Bullet Spitting Podcast. It's been real.